Okay, y'all are probably very confused. The last time that we saw each other, I was nor married or pregnant, and now I'm sitting on the floor of the nursery for my child that's gonna come out any day now, eating spicy ramen, trying to induce myself. Welcome back to my life. The last time I've been on here, we replanned our wedding twice, got married, found out I was pregnant even though we didn't know I could have babies, and now I'm almost 36 weeks pregnant. I felt like you guys deserved an update, you know? Like, that made sense to me. I'm gonna just start at the beginning. We never thought that I could have babies, that I had PCOS, and a cyst on my ovary. I also have a tilted uterus, a bunch of other problems. My doctor was like, hey, you probably can't have children. I told Hunter that right away when we started dating. Children can definitely be a deal breaker for some people. He was like, okay, cool. We weren't stressed about birth control because I thought that I could not bear a human, but yet here we are. We had talked about it and we were pretty sure that we were just gonna adopt one. I finally come to the conclusion that I was like, okay with that, excited about it. We're planning our wedding for January 15th of 2021, which is in 2 weeks. The pandemic started. We realized that we might have to cancel our wedding plans, but we weren't sure. I was like, whatever, we'll just hold out as long as we can. In the pandemic, I lose my job, obviously upset, but Hunter has a good job. We're okay on a one-person income. I was just having like really weird baby fever that I had never had before. I'd just come to terms that I was okay with adopting. We were doing an online Bible study group and opened up to a group of people about being infertile and how much that hurt. I can't remember what the Bible story was, but the question that they had based off it was, if you could wish for one thing in life, what would that thing be? It said that I would wish for a baby. And then I was having some other problems and I was like, God, I really just need a sign that like everything is gonna be okay, that you're gonna provide the things that I need in life and that I can count on you because I'm really struggling right now with my mental health. This is what I need. That was like the last week of May. May 29th. That morning is all really a blur. Somebody called me to tell me that my grandpa passed. I was bawling my eyes out and we had to go get groceries, and my sister called and was like, hey, I'm coming over, go get a bottle of wine. We're both really sad about my grandpa. So we were at the grocery store and I was like, you know what? I'm feeling really off. I'm just gonna grab a test and I'll throw it in the car. Keep in mind, the entire week before this, I'm messaging my friend Grace. I think I'm pregnant. I don't want to tell Hunter because I want to do some cute surprise for him. Sister says that she wants to come over and drink wine, and I should probably figure this out. Threw the test in the cart with the bottle of wine. And Hunter just kind of looks at me like, what? And I think he had like a suspicion, but he didn't know. And I think he didn't want to say anything because he wanted me to be disappointed if he was like, hey, I think you might be pregnant, and then I wasn't. We got home, I went straight to the bathroom. 35 seconds, it came up on the screen, pregnant. So I called out of the hallway and I, hey babe, I think I might need that second test. And he was like, oh my God, what? And he came running down the hallway. We both were hysterically bawling because neither of us thought that we could have babies. It was the most special moment. And I wish I had it on video so that we can look back at it in the future, but it was really intimate for just the two of us to have that together. Oh my God, what are we gonna do? I bought a dress already. It's beautiful, I love it. Well, why don't we wait till we go to the doctor's, we'll find out my due date and then we'll talk about it from there. And he was like, okay. About eloping, then we debated about pushing our wedding off a year, but we engaged for 1.5 years at that point and I really didn't want to push it any further. I could be like 3 weeks pregnant, I could be like 2 months pregnant, like I have no idea. We went to the doctors told us that our due date was February 2nd. Our wedding was supposed to be January 15th. I was like, dude, I'm not walking down the aisle 8 months pregnant. Absolutely not. I'm in love with this dress. I spent so much money on this dress. I want to wear it. And so we started replanning the wedding. Shout out our photographer. She's the best ever. You guys always ask about our pictures. Ash Photography does all of them. She did our engagement photos, our baby announcement, our wedding photos. She'll probably do like a first 48 for us. Like, we absolutely love her. But anyways, they have an elopement package. So I called her up and I was like, listen, we need to get married before this date because I'm pregnant. Also, we need to do a baby announcement shoot. SOS, help me. And she was like, oh my God, I'm on it. So together we replanned our wedding in 3 weeks. And we did our baby announcement in August. Insert photos here. My bridal shower in September. Found out it was a girl like 2 days before the wedding. Insert those photos. We're married. Insert photos here. now it is December 31st. Cheers to New Year's. I had contractions all last night that were pretty rough. This morning I've been having contractions. I'm not to count on the fact that I'm actually going into labor because my baby isn't due for another 4 weeks. It'd be premature labor, but I don't know. Holding out, timing the contractions and hoping for the best. I would love for her to come. That'd be super cool to have the first New Year's baby, like dope. But if she doesn't, that's totally okay too. That's the update. Next video, I'll do a Q&A down and do it with Hunter and answer a whole bunch of questions together about baby and wedding. I will keep you guys updated, and this is the first of many videos that are going to continue to come in a row now. The reason that I stopped posting was because my Final Cut Pro free trial that I had expired, and I decided that I didn't want to buy it, so I asked for it for Christmas, and so you guys had to wait a little bit. But I have been posting pretty consistently on TikTok. I think we're at 21K on TikTok now, so that's very exciting. If you guys want to check me out on there, feel free. And if you came from there, hi, feel free to subscribe, and I'll talk with you guys soon.